My work with Master Verin has reached its conclusion. I served as his instrument of destruction against those foolish enough to defy his will, a role I played with precision, if not enthusiasm. Verin is not a man to be underestimated. Whether he becomes a useful tool or a dangerous obstacle remains to be seen, but I will be watching him closely. Alliances in House Telvanni are never unconditional. For now, I turn my attention eastward toward Ranyon Rune. A Telvanni master by the name of Mithras holds court there, and the intelligence I have gathered on him is promising. If even half of what is whispered about him is true, he could prove invaluable in maneuvering the Parliament of Bugs in my favor. The path to Archmagister is not won by power alone, though power is never a liability. It is won by knowing which hands to shake and which throats to step over. Mithras may yet prove himself one or the other. I will learn which soon enough.
Hello, my friends, and welcome back to some more Morrowind with Alaric Corvain. Today, we are going to do the Mithras side of House Telvanni, since last time we finished Rathra's quest line. From what I can tell, Mithras has a much longer set of quests, so I don't think we'll be finishing it in a single video today, but we'll make great progress. So I think we need to head to Ranyon Rune first, or Tel Arion. Should have just went there instead of reloading at the exact same spot. Okay, here we are at Tel Arion. We've never actually been in here before, and I've never been in here personally. Just gonna assume we gotta keep going up. Now, we have done some work for Mithras. I think we helped his mouth at some point.
I'm never too busy.
And then we betrayed him and killed all of his miners, took down his ebony mine when we were working with Rathra. So I'm interested to see if his questline is all about thwarting her pursuits. Oh, you're just right here. Hello. All right, let's mark here for sure. I like your armor. I kind of want some for myself. We're looking a little underdressed compared to him. Look, Alaric Corvain, I'm running Ranyon Rune and the mine. If I run out of time, the mine will run out of business, and Ranyon Rune will run out of life. As you can surely understand, we're running on a tight schedule, so unless you aren't here to just waste my time aimlessly, I suggest that you leave. Tell me about yourself. I am Mithras, Telvanni Magelord. I govern Ranyon Rune and the entire Mulcata Mounts region of Boethia's Spine. Ranyon Rune, lovely town, isn't it? There was a time, however, that Ranyon Rune was a place to avoid. I concentrated my efforts in making it as it is now, and will not stop as long as I see ways to make it even better. Yes, I was told you're a bit of a bleeding heart, huh? It's not very befitting of a Telvanni lord. Master Mithras, that would be me. People here call me Master rather than Mithras, but it makes me feel like a regular, uncaring Telvanni lord, so I don't like it at all. Okay, tell me about the mine. An ebony mine, to be precise. It is the source of income for many of Ranyon Rune's citizens, as well as the main pillar of the local economy. Given the amount of my responsibilities as the governor of the area, I couldn't devote all of my time to the mine, so I chose a couple of Mer to assist me. Lately, however, I've been facing hard times with the mine. Hard times? Yes, alright. I see you know what you're talking about, do I? The income from the ebony mine has indeed been tailing off. You have also proven your worth in House Telvanni, and for that reason, I would be willing to let you act on my behalf to help solve the problems facing Ranyon Rune. The question is, are you willing to work with me? But first, let's make one thing very clear. I don't work with anyone who's in any way associated with Mistress Rathra of Tel Owada. The woman cannot be trusted under any circumstances, and same goes for her servants. Likewise, she harbors no love for me, so you'll work for either me or her. I won't press you into making a decision, Alaric Corvain. Please feel free to think it through at your leisure. I'll work with you, Master Mithras. Good choice, Alaric Corvain. For your first task, I would like you to go and find the mine's accountant, Azariah Thelos. in his house here in Ranyan Rune, and do whatever it is he deems necessary. I will call for you when I can think of something more constructive for you. So I'm kind of justifying this. Whoa. Oh, that's a new mod I have. I'm kind of justifying this working with Mithras as, for all intents and purposes, it seems like Mithras is actually a more powerful ally than Rathra. Like, his tower is bigger. He seems like a higher level spellcaster. He has an ebony mine associated with him. So even though he's more of a bleeding heart willing to help people, that doesn't necessarily deter Alaric from working with him if it's worthwhile. You know, if we can get something out of this and there's more to be had with it, it makes sense why we'd side with Mithras over Rathra. It's this guy again, right? I think it is. Hello. Ah, so you're the one Master Mithras has sent along. I suppose he thinks you'll be of some assistance. Well, I won't hold that against you, for now. I can find something for you to do, nothing too complicated, of course. Doing it this way after learning that he's a spy for Rathra is pretty funny. Okay, chores. Very well. I assume our keen-eyed lord, Master Mithras, has informed you of the situation. Reduced income from the mines, unhappy workers, no slaves. Quite the mess, no? Well, perhaps the miners would be happier if their wages were to come a few days early this week, Take this money to Mirison Varen at the mine offices. He will give it to the workers. Hurry along. Good way to get 1,000 gold and just never turn it in. Just keep the money for yourself. I hope I'm wearing my slow fall pants. All right, good. Here you go. You have the miners' wages. So, Azariah decided to send the wages down early this week. Fine by me. I'll see that this gets handed out fairly. Hey, so you're working for Mithras now, right? Well, can I ask a favor? The miners have been acting strangely lately and have refused to even talk with me. Could you have a chat with some of them, see what their problems are?
Good night, citizen.
Sure. And maybe we kill them all by the end of the quest? It's hard times down in the mines, my friend. Excuse us miners if we don't appear to be at our best. It's a matter of trust, Alaric Corvain. Well, screw bribing. Let's just use our charm spell. Yeah, that's right. We've been working non-stop for months now, and yet apparently the profit of the mine has been going down. How does that make any sense? I tell you, it's Mirison Varen and Azariah Thelas. They've got a big plot going on together. You're right. To steal ebony from the mine. I'd bet Mirison is working us overtime in order to get more ebony than we need, so he and Azariah can skim some off the top. And then that accountant fiddles the figures to make it seem like nothing's going on. I think you have prophetic visions, my friend. Okay. Mirison and Azariah.
It's getting late.
So they think you're in on it too. Kind of don't want to tell you because I want to rat you guys out. If we're going to help Mithras, we don't want to be stealing from the till as well. I'm not actually seeing an option to talk to this guy about it. Weird. Maybe let's ask some other miners? I don't know. My only other idea is to head back to Mithras. Yeah, he doesn't really have anything to say. Okay. Well, let's go back to Mithras and see if he has anything to say about this.
The beaten path holds no.
As it stands, yes. With your intervention, okay. Well, it was worth a shot. Yeah, so that's a new mod I have installed. It just came out like today. I've always had a sitting mod, but it's kind of a giant pain in the butt to actually use. You have to like properly position yourself before you use it to like sit on chairs. But now you can just push E and you'll sit on a chair like kind of like how it works in Oblivion, Skyrim, and Fallout. Now you can just push a button and you'll automatically like sit on stuff. It's so freaking nice. Look at this crap. Yeah. Instantaneous. I can actually like pose for videos so much easier with this mod. It's amazing. Okay. Yeah, I kind of don't want to talk to you. I want to rat you out. Don't you have something hidden somewhere? Maybe not. All right, their wages are paid. You delivered the money. Good. And did a little investigative work of your own. How proactive of you. Pay no heed to those ingrates, Magus. They do love their little stories. Of course, if I had orchestrated some sort of scheme, I assure you no one would be whispering about it. I have another chore for you now, Alaric Corvain. Go to Coben Delas, the merchant here in town, and arrange an order of pickaxes from him. The ones at the mine are now far beyond their best. Thought he was going to say, go into this back alley, completely unarmed and unarmored. I hear you're working for Mithras now, so I suppose this will be about getting another shipment of pickaxes, am I right? Very well, I should be able to get another load in from my supplier in 2 days' time. Come speak to me then. You place the order. Excellent work, Alaric Corvain. I'm sure these pickaxes will be with us shortly. Oh, I bet, until they get ambushed. Now, I do believe Master Mithras wishes to see you. Let's not keep our inestimable? I've never heard that word before. Master waiting, huh? I gotta look up what that means. Immeasurable or priceless. Inestimable. That's a weird word. All right. See, Morrowind teaches vocab words as well. We're learning more every day. Okay, that is one bug I'm noticing just talking to Mithras, is I keep sitting in the chair behind him when I push space. At the same time, I'm talking in dialogue with him. That's kind of annoying. That's how we keep ending up in his throne. Okay, well, that's a strange angle. So, you've completed your work for Azraya Thelos. Good. Now you see what I have to deal with. He smiles wryly. Regardless, I might have some slightly more important work for you if you're interested. I'm ready. Good. I want you to petition the Parliament of Bugs. Indeed. To put it bluntly, in order to increase the mine's output, I need slaves. To acquire some, I need to go through the normal bureaucratic procedures with the Parliament of Bugs. Normally, I would do this in person, but as of late, the Parliament seems to be more and more under Mistress Rathra's control, and she has a great disliking for me. What should be a matter of seconds to acquire further slaves has become a case of blunt refusal from the Parliament. To that end, I send you in my stead. Perhaps they will be more accepting of a stranger asking on my behalf. Here, take this official request and give it to Vero Renim, the secretary of the Telvanni Council House at Port Telvannis. Report back to me what the council decides. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to sit in your chair. Yeah, when you go into dialogue, sometimes it puts you in the chair. Maybe I should go report that bug. It's kind of strange. It should only interact with the object you're looking at, which is the NPC, I would think. All right, we need to get to Telvannis. Telawada Telgilen. Telawada should get us pretty close. Port Telvannis, there we go. All right, here you are. Let's make sure you like us the full amount. Ah, yes, more requests? Very well, speak if you will. Can I advance? You'll have to speak with one of the mouths, okay. Petition to the Parliament of Bugs. Ah, so Master Mithras sets forth a request to the Parliament of Bugs, and not in person. How rustic. Very well, I shall put Mithras's request to the Parliament. I will report their verdict to you in 2 hours' time. I'm afraid the Parliament protocol requires that you leave the Council House for the duration of the hearing, despite your position as spellwright. So, if you would, aka, you need to leave the building so the scripts can fire. You petition the Parliament of Bugs. I provide the verdict. Such is my life. Fascinating. I like that attitude. So, do you wish to hear the result? Regrettably, I have to inform you that the Parliament have revoked his request, as they have no slaves to spare at the current time. Well, what are you standing there for? You may go. Oh man, I kind of feel bad for Mistress Rathra's a sneaky git. All right, well, tell him the good news. Not sit in his throne. Have you been able to successfully petition the Parliament of Bugs? So, the Parliament refused again. Cursed Rathra. Well, I thank you for bringing the response. Give me a day to clear my mind, Alaric Corvain. Come back then, and I may have a task for you. Lots of waiting around. I think I'm just going to use the wait command, though. I don't feel like going back to our house. We are going to be hungry and thirsty. Who would have thought sitting there for 24 hours would make you tired, hungry, and thirsty? Very well. I believe I have come up with a plan to slightly increase production. I would like you to recruit some miners, more, that is. Actually, Alaric Corvain, I believe you still have one outstanding task with Azariah Thelas to collect some pickaxes. You'd best finish that before we begin this next phase. Oh, okay. Yeah, we did get a journal update for that too, I think, so. Plus, we can buy some freaking food. So you guys probably know I've been doing those May modathon videos and checking out some of the new mods that are getting released. Let me tell you, it's really making me want to completely rebuild my mod list. It's obviously been expanded, but this is the same mod list I've used since Valdrin. So it's about 3 years old now, and I've just sort of added and removed a little bit between characters, but I kind of want like a fresh slate for the next character. I want to get rid of a bunch of mods I've had forever and have never used for some reason, like Tomb of the Snow Prince. There's nothing wrong with the mod. I did finally fix the weird duplicate Solstheim thing, but we've had that mod installed since Valdrin, and we've never done the Solstheim DLC just because it doesn't really fit any of these characters very well, and it's kind of just sitting there taking up space, probably slowing down load screens and whatnot. So I'm like, I should just get rid of some mods that we've had forever. Maybe it hasn't been 2 days yet. Do we need to wait longer? Ah, screw it. We'll just go to the tavern, get some food, maybe try to take a bath if we can. But yeah, so I'm thinking about doing a fresh install for our next character. I might use the like auto installer things on OpenMW. What's it called? Modding OpenMW, just to get like a baseline graphical fix. I really like actually how our graphics look right now. I've kind of gotten used to it, especially the faces. I really like the face mod I have, but I just kind of want a fresh slate. I'm probably going to get a lot of the same mods, maybe alter a few things, but it's mostly just kind of like decluttering everything, right? I kind of, we've had so many mods for so long that it's like we need to, I don't know what the word is, cut off the fat, you know, of mods I'm clearly never going to use because I never have. Anyways, I've just been thinking about that with all the cool new mods releasing. Another thing is I have a lot of script mods, and that's like the one thing about OpenMW still is script mods.
Is there something?
You can have too many of them and they'll kind of start to lag your game because so many scripts are running. It's gotten a lot better with the newer releases and mod authors just releasing more performance-friendly scripts, but I still notice it when I'm in like Narcissus. So I'd like to like remove some script mods that we're not really using, add some of the newer ones that I've showcased, and just kind of trim the fat. Anyways, is this about that shipment of pickaxes? About that. I had been expecting the shipment to arrive today, but my supplier has not shown up. Perhaps he has been delayed along the road. He normally comes from Lothanis. Go along the road from here to Lothanis and see if you can find him. I hope nothing too bad has happened, but if something happened, make sure to bring all the pickaxes to me. It's funny playing through these quests from the other side, right? I'm glad we did Rathra first, so we know who's doing all the freaking bullcrap here. Alright, let's head east then, this direction. And since I was talking about that, I figured I would just talk more about the upload rate. If you guys, you know, follow my usual Let's Play stuff, you've noticed that the upload rate for like Alaric's videos have been a little bit delayed. Some of that is me working on the modathon videos, but I feel like it's more than that. I feel like I'm reaching that point yet again. A point I always reach, by the way, apparently. Of feeling a little burned out. The modathon videos have been kind of a nice change of pace for me, of letting me play Morrowind and do Morrowind stuff without feeling somewhat burned out on it. But yeah, I'm definitely feeling pretty burned out. I'm not like sick of Alaric, I'm just kind of burned out on Morrowind. I think another part of it too is at this point I was expecting to be playing Poison Song. Oh, here's the caravan. I was expecting to be playing Poison Song at this point, but as far as I know, the release of that has been pushed back, so we're not getting it when we thought we were getting it. I thought maybe it would have released by April or early May, but it doesn't seem like it's anywhere close to being released. Like, they were making a ton of progress. And so I thought, oh, like the release is going to come out soon. And then it's been delayed from what I understand, or from what I've been hearing. So like I've kind of had to put that playthrough on hold, which I was looking forward to a lot. Already started to design the character. And like I said in my post, I actually had a actual voice actor selected to voice that character. And that kind of sucks because I've sort of had to tell that voice actor, hey, I know I like asked you to voice this character, but you're gonna have to wait like 5 months or something. And I feel bad about that because, you know, I don't expect anyone to wait that long to voice a character. They're basically free, right? Basically free. So yeah, it's kind of like, that's kind of bummed me out a little bit. I was really looking forward to playing that character and having them be voiced, but you know, I've said it before and I should have listened to myself. Don't plan things around the release of Tamriel Rebuilt or Project Tamriel, not because they're slow, but just because dates change and schedules move and assets need to be redone or whatever. And I'm kind of paying the price for it now. So we'll have to see when it does release if that voice actor still wants to voice the new character. Otherwise, I might have to try to find another one. It'll be fine, but kind of makes me a little sad. Shipment of pickaxes. He had been killed by bandits. How terrible. But you have collected the pickaxes. Good work. I'll take them to Mirson Varen as soon as possible. Here, take this payment. It would have gone to my supplier if the attack hadn't happened. Thanks. If you're looking to invest in the mine, you may speak with me. As Master Mithras' accountant, I'm well able to handle these types of matters on his behalf. If not, please let me get back to my work. I can invest in your mine? That seems like a bad idea. Okay, shipment of pickaxes. So, the shipment was attacked, was it? Oh no. Well, these things happen. He's so guilty. I would reward you for recovering the pickaxes, but the mine's supply simply can't manage the extra expense. A shame. Oh man, I can't wait to kill you and expose you. Alright, let's report back to Mithras then. An unconventional method, I know, but the situation calls for it. Just one more will do, actually. Ask around the town, see if there's anyone who's available for work. Okay, so he just wants us to recruit some more miners. He just, like, didn't give us the actual quest until we were done with the pickaxe, but we know what we're doing now. Okay. Here's some random lady. Does she know? Halt, Breton. Let me take a good look at you. You may proceed, but no, I'll be watching you. Oh, I bet. Don't attempt to break the ice, Enwa. I'm Nataya Radaskar, guardian of the tower's entrance, and I'm not fond of outlanders, yeah? I walked past you like 20 times and you never stopped me. You're not very good at your job. Maybe she knows I'm House Tavani. Recruit some miners. I don't trust you enough. Well, do you trust me enough now? I'm surprised they don't like us, since they're a House Tavani town, but okay. Well, Minari Gildaran's been out of work for ages. Perhaps she'd be willing to lend a hand. Why does that name sound familiar to me? Minari Gildaran. Like the last name does.
Go ahead.
Oh, there you are. Hello. Just ask, Alaric Corvain. You have my complete attention. Would you like a job starting now? Okay, you've convinced me. I'll start work in the mine today. You're fired. All right. That was easy. Maybe we will finish Mithras' quests if they're all pretty short like that. Have you been able to recruit some miners? You convinced Minari Gildaran to start work in the mine. Yeah, without pay, too. Good job, Alaric Corvain. Hopefully her brother Braylar will accept it. Here, take this trinket as a reward for all your service. I wonder if we kind of, like, skipped some quest there, like maybe you have to convince her brother normally. It's fine. But now your next task arises. This time, with no bureaucracy involved, I need you to acquire some slaves. Oh, going slave hunting? The Amulet of Savil's Relief, huh? What does that do? Feather, 50 to 100 points, and drain speed. That's not bad. The feather's kind of nice. Drain speed sucks, but you're just trying to move a little bit. Okay, slaves. Indeed, while you were gone, Azariah Thelos sauntered in here and announced that he had secured the purchase of 2 Argonian slaves from a passing Drez slave trader. Not having the funds on him at the time and being busy currently, Azariah has simply arranged a rendezvous, nothing more yet. Go to Azariah, get the funds for purchasing the slaves, and discover where to meet the trader. Then purchase these slaves from him. This should increase our production tremendously. I wouldn't trust Azariah. I don't know, man. Maybe Master Mithras isn't worth working for if he can't even find a spy in his midst who's obviously sabotaging all of his stuff. Ah, this will be about those slaves I arranged the purchase of, yes? Very good, yes. While you were off gallivanting with the townsfolk, I made myself useful and was able to secure the purchase of some slaves from a passing Drez slave trader. He offered me a very fair price for them, just 500 gold. Here, take this to cover your costs. I told him you'd meet him along the road to Firewatch. Once you have the slaves, bring them back here and I will deal with them. The road to Firewatch, eh? So kind of like west? Sure. We can drop down maybe this way. I think that'll take us to Firewatch most of the way. Okay, well that was really easy. Hello.
Speak quickly.
Still inside of the town. Ah, you must be the one Azariah told me about. Excellent. I've been waiting for you. So, you wish to purchase these 2 slaves, yes? Indeed, and I have the money right here. Yes, everything seems to be in order. Very well, these 2 slaves now belong to you. Be on your way, Sirrah. This is all, like, so suspicious. They're going to, like, attack me or something. Also, weirdly enough, this guy is a trainer. Okay. Wonder what he trains in. Treachery, betrayal, backstabbing. Lead, we follow. We follow you now, Master. Oh, I bet. Till my back is turned. I can't trust him. Very fitting for Alaric. Oh, yep, there we go. Ha, and now you die. To the gods with you. Alright, well. Because you betrayed me, I'm going to soul trap all of you. And make you my slaves anyways. How's that sound? You like that? Yeah? Good. Enjoy an eternity in hell, my friends. I knew they were going to freaking betray me. All right, let's go kill this Drez slaver as well. Oh, he's gone. I've been betrayed. Alaric just has a 6th sense for betrayals. Because he's betrayed so many people, but also because so many people have betrayed him, right? He just knows. All right, let's just hippity hop our way to the top. There we go. Ah, man, I can't wait to nail this guy.
Do you have something
Hey,
to say?
nice slaves you selected for me. Ah, this will be about those slaves I arranged the purchase of, yes. You were attacked, you say, by the slaves? Well, what else can you expect from Bet Mary? I don't suppose you got the money back, did you? You should inform Master Mithras of these events. Bet Mary? Ah, yes, of course. I should not confuse an outlander as yourself with such foreign words. They are filthy things, fit for no better than slave labor. Any being of true culture can see that Argonians and Khajiit, as they so proudly call themselves, are no better than the Guar that we heard. Oh, racist too, nice. Honestly, I don't know what else to expect from them. I've never heard of the word Bet Mary before. That's cool. You know, I think I figured out why people don't like us. We are apparently disgusting. We have not bathed for a while, I guess. I'll head back to the house real quick. Minus 25 personality and minus 15 speechcraft. Did you deal with those slaves? The slaves carried enchanted daggers and planned to attack you with them. Yeah, they weren't very successful. I did capture their souls, though, if you'd like to turn them into mindless minions who can mine for you. Now, that is suspicious. No Drez-trained slave would dream of such insubordination. and no slave for that matter would be in possession of an enchanted dagger. Something seems fishy about that slave trader to me, Alaric Corvain. Oh, really? You think so? We shall have to be on our guard. Let me teach you a spell that will keep you safe in such situations. Give me another day in return. I may have new plans then. Mithras's Swift Restoral. I love when they teach you spells. That's one of my favorite things. It's a healing spell. 10 to 20 for 4 seconds. Is that better than Hearth Heal? No, it's not. It heals the same amount over time. 10 to 20 for 4 seconds, so it can heal up to 80. I guess it's like guaranteed more healing. You're guaranteed to get 40 health up to 80 instead of 20 to 80. Yeah, I guess that's slightly better. We'll hotkey it, why not? It's a new spell, right? We gotta use it. Well, unfortunately, even though I just bathed and fed myself and slept and whatnot, we have to wait another day again. So let's head back to our house. I will sleep in my bed and I'll just bring you guys back. All right, what do you have for me? Alaric Corvain. I'm afraid I only have ideas, no actions for you to perform. In the meantime, there are a few menial tasks I need you to do. That would perhaps give you something to occupy your time while I think more. I need you to hire a pack Guar. I'm afraid so. We need to hire a new Guar to bring a load of ebony to Port Telvanus. The place we normally get one is from Ashamul. Seeing as I am also their lord, I see it as only fair that we send some business their way. Once you have made arrangements, tell Mer About, who will see to it that someone loads the Guar and sends it to Port Telvanus. Oh, and one more thing. What is that? I would like you to make a proposition to Galdasi Thendas. Tell her to meet me soon, and that should she accept, I will better her standing among thieves. That is all you need to know for now. Who the heck is Galdasi Thendas? Is that the Guar trader, maybe? Okay, where's this? One of my domains, a small traditional Velothi cave settlement. Velothi cave settlement? In the Molkad Mounts. Ashamul can be found on the road northeast of here. I could mark it on your map. Yeah, that would be smart, so I can find it. I could help you. And I will. Thank you. You're so gracious, my lord. Yeah, you would think if you wanted your job task completed as soon as possible, you would give the person you're hiring to do it as much information as you can, including a location on the map, but that's just me. I don't know if I've ever seen a cave settlement. That's kind of cool. Well, there's the pack Guar.
Good night, citizen.
If you want to do that, you'll need to speak to Fedurin Vandal. She works at the Guar stables, but is currently inside. This is cool. Yeah, you don't see this anywhere else, do you?
Whatever you
Hello. A visitor. What a surprise. What brings you to Ashamul, Outlander? I suppose you got lost while trying to go to some specific place. I'm here to see a man about a Guar. So, you want to hire a pack Guar. Normally, I'd just sell one to you, but right now I have bigger things on my mind. Perhaps I might let you in to a little secret. Buy from merchants and traders who like you. You get better prices. Members of your own factions usually like you best. That is not the little secret I think you were supposed to tell me. Before I hire Guar, Fedurin Vandal wants me to perform a small task for her. Yeah, she does, but she's not giving it to me. Okay, that's very strange. There we go. I don't know why it worked this time when I pushed the little secret. Didn't even type any console commands in yet. Okay, you seem a trustworthy sort. Oh, I'm glad you think so. Look, I'll lay it on the line for you. I'm a smuggler, and I don't like the fact that we've just recently got a guard here now at Ashamul. I want you to help me remove the guard. Yeah, I just can't do anything with that guy around. So, what do you say? Will you help? I will not aid your moral deeds, thief. Yeah, right. Sure, I'll kill him. Excellent. Now I have a plan for how we can do this. The important thing is, I don't want Mithras to just replace this guard with another one. He's here on the pretense that there were a few Guar thefts in the area a while back. So let's call Mithras's bluff. Find the Guar thief so Mithras can have no excuse to keep his guard here. Yes, well I have two ideas. Primarily, I suspect Galdasi Thendas, that good-for-nothing failure of a thief up at Ranyan Rune. She's an awful thief, but I bet she could steal something that would follow her, and she was down here looking shifty a couple months ago. Ask the guards there. But if it's not her, perhaps try Tel Owada, where rumors have also been circulating. Ask around and see what people know. It's 100% somebody in Tel Owada paid by Rathra. It's not this thief that we're supposed to talk to. Okay, so I'm going to mark here and head back to town. He wanted us to talk to that thief girl anyways. I guess she's somewhere in Ranyan Rune. See if we can't find her house. Right there, okay. Nice and easy. A lot easier to find people's houses here than Narcissus. You say Master Mithras has a proposition for me. Master Mithras has a proposition to increase my standing among thieves. I don't know. I'll think about it. Give me a while. What do you know about this Guar thief? Me? A Guar thief? No, you must have the wrong person. If I could pull that off, why, I'd shout it from the rooftops. Yeah, you're a terrible thief. No way, I'm setting my sights a little lower for now, but one day, maybe I can be a Guar thief for you. Sure. Okay, yeah, I don't think it's her. She's telling the truth. I guess they said talk to the guards. Are there any guards walking around here? I don't think so. Yeah, I actually don't think there's a single Telvanni guard in Ranyan Rune. I know there's some in the mine. I don't know if they'll actually give us the information we want, but it's worth a shot. Don't know who else to ask. You know anything, sir? Guar thief? Galdasi Thendas, a Guar thief. I don't know. It just doesn't seem logical. Talk to Simith up on the guard tower. He knows more about that situation than I do. Okay.
Good night.
So there's like a named guard somewhere? Yeah, maybe it's the guy up here. Hello. I've come to speak with you. Give me a second to fall on top of your head.
Turn in for the night.
What are you doing up here? Ah, never mind. You can stay and enjoy the view as long as Nadia doesn't spot you. Who's that? You know, she appears to be tough and all, but she's just hiding her true self. I know that deep down she's really sensitive and romantic, which is the reason I'm standing up here all day long. I love to watch her. Oh, that's creepy. Although she never spent a moment to stare at me. All right, go ahead, laugh. A guard in love. Funny, isn't it? You bet it is. Ah, why am I even talking to you? Back to keep me company. I appreciate it. Just don't let Natalia spot you. What do you know about a Guar thief? Galdasi Thendas stealing a Guar a couple of days ago. Not only is it laughable, it's impossible. She hasn't left town for the past couple of weeks or so, and even if she had, she can't steal dirt, let alone a Guar. Dang, everyone's so mean to her. Alright, let's head to Tel Owada then, since this is where the actual Guar thief 100% is. Because where else would they be, if not in the domain of Mistress Rathra?
Welcome, Outlander.
What do you know about Guar thieves? Nothing, okay. What do you know about Guar thieves? Guar thefts? Yeah, there've been a few over at Erdlan Galen's Guar farm. He'd be the man to ask. And where exactly is said Guar farm, my good man? That is something I'm noticing with these quests, is a lack of direction of where to go for a few of these. I mean, I managed to spot a bunch of Guars over here, but it'd be nice if an NPC told you where the farm was. Like, yeah, it's northeast of here. Okay, cool. Instead of just, yeah, it's this random guy. Go find him.
Spell right.
I don't think we've been introduced. Yes, I hear you've had some Guar stolen. Pah, yes. A few of my Guar were taken just last night. I haven't been able to work out where the bastard's coming from, but apparently one of the slaves up at Urlu Plantation saw lights to the east of here, at the base of the cliff at a Gondo Point. Myself, I'm not going anywhere near that Daedra-infested place. Who knows if the light was something more sinister than a Guar thief? You look like the adventurous type though, so if you're looking to bring him in, that's where I'd start looking. The base of the cliff at a Gondo Point, east of here, okay. See, this guy gives me more direction. Okay, well, there's like a random Argonian woman There's a slave. Hello. Misi, please help me. I'm one of the runaway slaves from the Orlu plantation. Kiralis told me of rumors of abolitionists in Firewatch who could help us escape Morrowind. He wanted to find higher ground to see if he could spot Firewatch, so he went to the top of the point. He was attacked by Daedra and killed. I was so scared that I ran down here. Could we travel together to Firewatch? I don't think I could make the trip alone. Maybe with another character. I feel bad. If I could, and I don't think it'll let me, I would enslave her myself, because we're just a bad, bad man. Are you the Guar thief? Mr. Suspicious Man sitting over here. Ah, greetings. I assume you wish to pray at the shrine here, pilgrim. Well, I'm afraid a new toll has been introduced, which means you must pay me 100 gold if you wish to pray. So, are you going to pay? You're a funny man. I'm going to steal your soul. Is that so? Well, I have to take my toll by force then. Oh yeah? Just try it, buddy. Enjoy the soul cairn. Shrine of Foresight. I guess he's not the Guar thief. He's just an innocent bandit. So the actual quest log says lights at the base of the cliff. So that makes me think it's not actually the Daedric ruin. We just need to like search the entirety of the cliffs over here and maybe stumble upon it. Is this it? I don't know. Might just be a random cave, I guess. Nothing really is pointing us here. There is a key in that direction, though. Let's head that way. Huh? What do you want? Fiend, how dare you butcher those innocent Guar? Prepare to die. You're the Guar thief. Damn. Die, whelp. Well, let's soul trap this guy, too. Because why not? It'll be funny. What you get for harming Guars, man. Guars are like the most innocent of innocent creatures in this game. We are going to take all the hide and meat, though. We can use it to cook stuff. Order sheet. Garas, please deliver 5 crates of your Guar meat to the Queen's Cutlass in Firewatch. I do wonder how you manage such affordable prices in these trying times. Ra Manjas, publican of the Queen's Cutlass. An addendum in different handwriting is noted underneath. Foolish Catman, how indeed. Little does he know. Old rusty key. Confessions of a thief. I'll take that. 5 gold. Nice. What a monster. This, you know, we say Alaric Corvain is a horrible person. At least he doesn't butcher Guar, right? Is he really that bad in comparison to someone who does this? I don't think so. Okay, so... Do we head back here?
I'm very happy to make your acquaintance.
So you've killed the Guar thief. Excellent. Now just report your success to the guard. Okay. Good news. The Guar thief is dead. Do you have information regarding the thefts, Magus? I have dealt with the Guar thief. I see, and this note. So he was selling the stolen meat to some inn in Firewatch. Pah, those foolish Imperials will eat anything. Very well, I believe this case is closed. Thank you for your assistance, Alaric Corvain. Hopefully I can get back to my proper duties in Ranyan Rune soon. Was this guy walking around the town before this quest? Is that why there's no guard in Ranyan Rune? Makes sense. Alright, he's gone. Commence the smuggling. So, the guard is going to be relocated. Excellent work, Alaric Corvain. Life can return to normal for me from now on. Here, take some gold for your efforts. 50 gold. Don't spend it all in one place. Alright, pack Guar. Well, seeing as you helped me remove the guard, sure, you can have one for free. How generous is that? I'll bring him out to your man when you send him down. Okay. That's good. I'm glad we don't have to escort the Guar. Alright, go pick up your Guar. I hear Master Mithras asked you to hire a pack Guar. Yep, you have hired the Guar. Excellent work. I shall send a man down to load it and begin the process of taking the ebony to Port Telvanus very soon. Oh, I'm sure. For now, take this payment. Yes, you're certainly not going to betray Master Mithras, are you?
Very happy to make your acquaintance.
Have you been able to hire a pack Guar? Yep. You have hired a Guar. Excellent work. I believe yet to make arrangements with Galdasi Thendas, though. I thought we had talked to her. Maybe this is another quest where we have to wait. I can't stand quests like that. I understand, like, the intent. Sometimes it's to let, like, scripts run or whatever, like when you leave a building. But this quest line's absolutely full of them, just waiting around. Master Mithras has a proposition for me to increase my standing among thieves. Well, how could I refuse? Very well, I shall meet him in a few days' time. Yeah, you better. Starving to death because of you. Got all this guar meat and nowhere to cook it. I guess we'll just eat it raw, like an animal. Let's go to the tavern, make some food, and then we'll turn in this quest and call it. All right, it's all done. You have hired a guar and made my proposition to Galdasi Thendas. Good work. Things should be moving smoothly from now on. Next, I believe we must make a bid to expose a possible traitor. Perfect. My kind of quest. I want you to compare the official ledgers at Port Helvanus with the records kept here. But I am going to end the video there for today. Mithras has more quests for us, but like I figured we wouldn't be able to finish it in a single video. Next time we will finish Master Mithras' quest, and then we have a decision to make. Do we stick with Master Mithras, or do we revert to the save with Mistress Rathra? Anyways, if you made it this far and enjoyed this content, consider liking and subscribing if you have not already, as it does help the channel immensely. Other than that though, thank you for watching, and peace out.